Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your mid-May general tarot read. Blue Jay calls tarot. Blue Jay's calls indicate security, and we're all looking for security inside of ourselves. This is a general read, so take what helps you find balance in the past, present, and future. Leave anything that doesn't fit you, your situation, or being in balance and flow alone. It's not for you. You do have the answers inside yourself for all your questions already, so there may be some parts of this that stir some mechanism towards your own inner balance. I don't do private reads, I don't have any donations things set up. If you do want to donate money to tarot readers, definitely check out Heaven Sent or Am I Tripping or Not Tarot. Those ladies are amazing and inspirational. There's bounty all around us. Remember, we just have to take a moment to pause, get ourselves into balance, and find it. I've got some morel mushrooms that I actually found in my backyard, which was seemingly really interesting and crazy. So we're going to get the cards cut here, and then we will shuffle them up some, and we'll get right into your read. We'll look at current energy. Well, it looks like current energy wants to come right out. Leo, always ready to go, right? We'll look at current energy, what's coming in, and then we will see what's unknown and how those things all relate with some fun qualifiers. The card that popped out is the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is very, very, very imaginative, kind, generous, perhaps a little coquettish at times. So it's good to remember to, like when you're playing your Leo role and the sun and such, to keep yourself in balance. Kindness, gracefulness, those kinds of things. This Queen of Cups energy may be helpful for you. Now, what's coming in is the Ace of Wands, which is about a rush and a vigor, and the Magician card wanted to flip right around and come out along with it. So, whatever question you're thinking about, whether that's in work, romance, whatever it might be, there's a rush and a vigor coming in for that, a gain, and the Magician is hanging out, helping you connect to higher powers for success and fruitfulness in your endeavors, or in your balancing, whatever it might be. Now, what's unknown to you, flipping around, is the Seven of Swords. So, Seven of Swords speaks of unstable effort, complaining, partial success, those kinds of things. You can see here's this dude walking off with a whole bunch of swords and leaving two behind. He looks like he's sneaking off. So what's unknown to you is that there may be some aspect of yourself that you're running away from in a way, and while it looks good on the outside, there's two swords in balance, and kind of thought there's a whole bunch more that could be gained by, again, something that's unknown to you, something you're perhaps ignoring. Let's get a clarifier on that. The Four of Swords, so rest from strife, peaceful reflection. So again, maybe peaceful reflection will reveal whatever that Seven of Swords situation is, wherever that sort of unstable effort or complaining aspect is, sort of like something gnawing away. And it seems like if you look for balance in that situation, you'll probably find it, although you may feel a little stubborn. The Two of Wands talks about stubbornness, and this may involve reading something or thinking about something from a different perspective. Let's get a clarifier on what's coming in with this Magician, because that seems pretty promising towards balance. And we get the Three of Wands, which seems reflective of what's unknown to you. The Three of Wands is about realizing hope, finding that thing, sort of like the Herald of Spring. This card's associated with Aries, and as I'm shuffling here, the Three of Pentacles and the Sun card flipped over. The Three of Pentacles is a solid creator with a little bit of selfishness, and kind of going for the impossible, but there's strength in going after your dreams in that way. And the Sun card, which is truly representative of Leo, and your shining personalities and going for what you want with your gusto. is right there to think about that. So it may be that what's unknown to you is this situation has a lot of potential imbalances for it. There may be sneaky behavior involved. You may be looking at how to balance all of that and rest from all of the strife associated with whatever that unknown thing is. Maybe something in the back of your mind or your unconscious, a memory, something from the past. You'll find some greater balance with that. And you may be a little stubborn as you seek to root that out. But on the what's coming in side, we have a lot of balance. We have the Magician. We have your card with the Sun. So let's get a final outcome here. Two cards wanted to flip out of my hands here. So this may be related to this situation over here. In this balancing act, you've got the Four of Cups, which is like a stationary injustice. Sort of acquiescing to a situation by contentment or contention. There's a whole lot of cups down here and things to do, and this one cup is on the mind. So maybe there's something, again, you're not thinking about that you need to resolve, and that finally walking away from whatever that might be. That Eight of Cups, temporary success, but instability will lead you to something better, and we'll get a clarifier on that. The King of Swords, yeah, it seems like standing in your power, being wary, cautious, and controlled. Maybe even a little distrustful of whatever the situation is, but being in that power position will lead you to the King of Cups. So a more graceful, poetic, sort of balanced, enthusiastic approach, which is really more along the lines of your bubbly nature. And the Nine of Pentacles showing up here as just material realization and sort of like a reward for your good faith and efforts, and the King of Pentacles hanging out there to confirm that. I'm still shuffling, and I'm just going to flip over the card on the bottom of the deck. This Nine of Wands is an unshakable force. So you may feel slightly battered and bruised as you go through your own balance act related to this, but you're going to be an unshakable force in the end. I'm going to get one of these Zen Koan cards as a situation to ponder. These are always interesting things. I find anyway, maybe you will too. Water heats gradually and boils suddenly. That's interesting. That's the same card I pulled for the Cancer reading, and it's important to think about situations that we have going on. People tell us things, they tell us what their needs are, they tell us where their hurts are, and those things heat up gradually and boil over suddenly and can create really uncomfortable situations that could have been prevented, perhaps with a little rest and strife and reflection, to get to that true strength of the Sun and that King of Pentacles situation. Well, that's what I got for you for now. Enjoy seeking your own balance. Remember, beauty and abundance is around you, and you have the answers inside of you already for the right choices for your own harmony and balance. See you next time, Leo.